my life. You're the inspiration. You bring feeling to my life. You're the inspiration.
It truly is the best gift you can give this season. It is the gift of life, and man, was it ever celebrated in style last night at the David Foster Foundation Gala. You see right there the likes of Andrea Bocelli, the tenors, Sean Jones, and here are some very VIP board members. We've got Mrs. Harper, as well as Jeffrey Latimer. Jeffrey, you're here quite often representing various bands. So good to see you both. Good morning.
Thank you.
I know it was a late night, but first of all, I have to say congratulations. There's a big tally reveal as to all of the efforts and money raised in the fundraiser last night.
Yes, well, I think we have to. I mean, we wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for David Foster and his lovely wife Yolanda, but it was $4.2 million.
$4.2 million.
I know.
Unbelievable.
That was, I've never seen that kind of money raised in one evening.
There were a few auction items that went for over $150,000. People bidding 110, 120, 130, you know, to get up. And it was right after these families got up and talked about their stories about one family who lost a child, and they were able to turn that child's heart into the life of another family, and that girl was there, and it was so emotional. And you watch these amazing people in this incredible room feeling a sense of deep joy for what has happened when people donate their organs.
Let's talk about this, because it's something people don't like talking about. It's morbid. It's the holiday season. You say this is exactly the time to start talking about it and open the discourse.
Exactly, because 90% of Canadians agree with organ donation. So we have 90%, so you think that's fantastic. But only 14% actually sign up on their driver's license, or each province is different. You have to do something in a different province. But only 14% of people sign up. So if that many people agree, so that is a huge disconnect. So I think with Health Canada and each of the health departments in each of the provinces want this to happen. Having people on lists costs a lot of money. Their lives aren't what they should be. People can't live the life to to how they're supposed to be. So keeping people on lists it's cruel. So we just need to get those people to sign up. But even more important than signing up is letting your family know your wishes. You can be signed up as an organ donor, and if somebody in your family says, "Oh, I don't know if that's what they would have wanted," or "I'm confused," then that stops it. So we need people to tell
just
this Christmas, have a conversation, know the person's wishes, so that we can get this above the 14%.
And it's interesting, it's a sad fact that I think 40% of people in hospitals waiting for transplants die.
Gosh, and right now there are 4,500 Canadians who are waiting for just that gift of life, and it's something that you don't like to talk about, and then when you're on the other side, you realize how absolutely important it is, and there are so many costs incurred as well, which is where this money goes. You have to travel to the hospital. You have there's hotel costs, there's rental car fees, there's a whole bunch of
these families talk about that too, about keeping a family together, and I think that's what the David Foster Foundation has been able to do so well, is actually save families from falling apart. And it's not just the kid who's having the organ donation, it's the rest of the kids who get left behind usually.
Left behind without their parents. Their parents are here.
They can't afford it.
You can't take, children and come and, if you have 3 other children, how do you come and live in a hotel in downtown Toronto? They need to go to school. They need to keep on with their life. So they're usually with grandparents and friends, and the families here. It's so hard for the family. So the Foster Foundation helps those families.
And last night was a celebration of having Earth, Wind and Fire, and at the end of the night there must have been 400 people up on this incredible stage dancing with the entire band of Earth, Wind and Fire. Like it was an amazing thing.
An incredible night. So if we're taking away 2 things, first of all, hashtag Gift of Life on Twitter to spread the word, to spread the awareness. Have that conversation with your family. Sign the card or figure out whatever is required in your province to make it legal.
It's very easy.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go.
And make a difference. Save a life, okay? For more information, davidfosterfoundation.com. As we mentioned, hashtag Gift of Life. Merry Christmas. Stay healthy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you. Thanks
Good to see you all too. Right now over to Jenna Live. Good morning.